Okay, so this is where that eave is. So now, as long as I know where that is, I can come in here and I can find out, what the angle of the wall is. And in this case, some of these subtle little leanings, some of it is going to be the way the picture was taken, be a little bit distorted with perspective and things, but this is also the character of what we're seeing, and so we see this building leaning a little bit, because of finding that angle and just putting it on that mark. And we can just continue on and on and on like that. And we can get the angle of the boards. I don't know that the angle is going to, well, the angle is going to be important, but whether you have every board exactly the same, or you can work it out just as specific as you want. You can have the same ratio. You can come in with your divider and decide, well, how far away is that compared to something else, and just start. But we have to get enough. We have to get enough on here, so we have a basis for comparison. So let's just see. Let's just see what is close. Wow, that's not too bad. So I'm just, anticipating that it's about like so, and that this comes down, and here is our board. That's the part that goes into the house. And now that I have that mark on there, all I have to do is I have to come over here, keep this parallel, and make sure that I'm intersecting that particular mark, sliding this up and down until it comes to that new mark we just put on there. And we have the angle of the opening, the angle of those boards. And we can continue doing some generalization, or we can be very specific, like I said. This part that is an opening that goes through the wall, we can find out from the peak down to this and come up with something that's similar to that. And start designating where those boards are going to go, and we can always find the angle, the level of them. And we might find that we have our perspective changing because this is closer, so it's very possible that as we go across to the other side of the house over here, well, I already see that. Yeah, I want to get rid of this. This is not part of our structure, so it kind of throws me off a little bit. But, if I'm eyeballing this here, this is probably up in, well, it's up in there, let's just say. And now I want to know where that board goes across. So all I need to do is come across here. You can see where it would start giving you at least a basis for drawing this and getting the angles right, even though not everything has to be completely exactly like it. Close. Okay, so now our board comes across, and our opening comes across from this eave over to the other side. Now we know that we have this little part here that comes down to the side. So we have that established. We don't know exactly how far over this comes, but we'll find it out as we start getting more and more on here to compare. Hi, I hope you enjoyed this video, this excerpt. And if you did, please take the opportunity to subscribe. Then that way you'll know when there's new ones, and I always hope that they're going to be useful for you and give you some good information. And if you want to share it with your friends, I'd appreciate that too. And we'll look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks.